Well, hello all, Retro Rob here, and welcome to Retro Rob Plays Everything. Today I've got a little something sent to me by Divoom. This is the Minitoo, and it is a Bluetooth speaker, a white noise generator, and of course it has some games on it too. So we're going to take a look at it. I think we'll start with Divoom's description on their website. Divoom Minitoo Retro Pixel Bluetooth Speaker. Only took me like 8 tries to get that right. A retro pixel speaker that fits in your palm. Perfect for cute desktop setups, bedside tables, or gifting. DIY pixel display. DIY pixel faces, animations, and text with the Divoom app, and I'll show you that during this video. One tap sync to express your mood, style, or message. Bluetooth speaker with white noise and alarm. Play music, set alarms, enjoy calming sounds. All from a single playful device. Built-in pixel tools. Includes the Pomodoro timer. Reminders, games, and more. Boost focus and fun. Gift ready and aesthetic friendly. Packed in a beautiful box. This is true. The box is actually really nice, and it had a wrapper around it too. It's nice. With customizable pixel messages. Perfect for creators, gamers, and cute gift seekers. Are they saying I'm cute if I gift this? I'll take that. But anyway, there's some pictures here. And believe it or not, it's pretty short. That's about all the description they have, other than that it has a 1.77-inch smart screen, 70 plus faces, 40mm tune driver, and USB and Bluetooth playback. Let's unbox it. And there we have it, folks. The front of the box. Divoom Minitoo. Look at the quality of this box. See, not too much, not too little. Just right there. Like they ripped off an Apple box or something. It's pretty good. 80 plus clock faces. 6 plus hours of playback. Pixel art creation. Photo display. And 5-watt output, because of course it's also a Bluetooth speaker. That's right. Side. Yes, basic class. The rest is like that too. It's, I'm going too far. Here we go. Let's turn this. The Minitoo is a multifunctional pixel speaker that delivers exceptional sound quality. It features one-touch photo uploads, pixel art creation, and includes over 80 customizable clock faces. Additionally, it provides practical functions like retro games, Pomodoro timer. Pomodoro timers are basically a timer that's set for 25 minutes. And you're supposed to use that for 25 minutes of focus. Then you take another 5 minutes to not focus and let your mind go nuts, so that you can focus again for another 25 minutes. In my experience, I get about 5 minutes of focus and about 20 minutes of chaos in the head. That's just me though. Might work for you. And white noise modes. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to check this out, because I use Alexa as my white noise generator. And every so often, at the top of the volume, hey, would you like to buy the higher quality version? It drives me crazy. And no, I won't buy it when I'm trying to go to bed and you're yelling at me. I'm okay now. I'm fine. I'm over it. 40mm driver, 5 watts power, crisp treble, and deep bass. One tap photo uploads, preserve precious moments. 80 plus unique clock faces, match your mood and style. Pixel art creation and global pixel art community. Atmosphere, Pomodoro timer, white noise, games, and more. And of course, it's got an app on the App Store, which we'll be checking out. Nice, huh? Let's open it up. Chances of lighting on fire, pretty high. They had little stickers. I always like when they include stickers. Totally unnecessary, and I'm a sucker. Look at there's Santa Claus. Yeah, I'm a sucker for that. I will stick them somewhere. User manual. One of those fold-outs? Yes. It's a vertical fold-out. Pairing. Power supply. Bit about the menu. Look at that. Nice. I assume Spanish. Nope. Bunch of different languages on the other side. Okay. There's that. Cable quality. Excellent. I'll be darned. Look at that. It's fabric. It is a fabric cable. All right. Very nice. I'm also a sucker for that. Ready? There it is. There's a subwoofer in the back. TF card reader, USB. I believe there's another speaker on the top. 1976 pixel art. It is a little joystick, look at that. And you got buttons. There we go. Press it for a second, see if it's got any juice. Nope. Oh yeah, it does. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Let's check it out. Pair it with Bluetooth. So you gotta turn it on. And the first time you turn it on, it will give you the option. Choose English. And right now, it's in Bluetooth mode. Let's get that Divoom app. All right, so in the last step, we downloaded the Divoom app. Now I'm going to tell you before you do this, run that Divoom app once. Make sure to give it access to Bluetooth and then sign it into an account. So you'll probably need to make one because I'm going to assume you don't have one already. You can also connect it to your Apple account. It only gives your first name and last name as registered on that phone. It doesn't give even the email address, just so you know. Anyway. Next thing we have to do here is we have to hit settings and we want to look for the Divoom. There it is right here under other devices. I'm going to tap on that guy. There we go. It is now connected. Now I'll get on to settings and then I'm going to find the Divoom app. There we go. It's almost as if I've done this before. Now in this case I got lucky and it picked it up automatically. You might have to go over here. And just connect this guy. And then when you go back, you should see it right here. And now the app is connected. Now we have the Divoom app connected to the Minitoo. And I'm not going to go through a whole lot of what's in here because there's a lot. But this is the way that you can get new faces for your clocks. You can upload your photos to it so it can be like a little photo cube. You can do all that from here. First, I'm going to show you device settings real quick. There we go. Okay. You can change your startup animation here. This is when it's booting. Default startup clock face. And you can download new ones here as well. And there's another spot where you can do this, but say I wanted to switch over to this Christmas clock. That'll be the default Christmas clock. Don't worry, we'll come back to this. There's also a default frame, so if you're showing pictures or some of the videos that have an edge, you can change the frame. Notification sound. Here's something I did have to change. I changed from Celsius to Fahrenheit because I'm in the US. And then we've got the auto power off if you're not in use. I keep mine plugged in so I don't bother. Also, if you make a mess out of things, you can factory restore. So there's the device settings. All right, real quick, I'm going to show you just doing a custom design. And let's add a new one. And I'll make a little car here. It's not going to look good. You're going to find out why I use AI for a lot of my drawing now. There we go. What a beaut. There we go. And then we'll do this. Go to windshield. And line down. There. Okay, so I've got the car. Let me real quick draw that in. Okay, so there's frame 1. Now I can press and hold on this guy, and I can clone this frame. Frame 2. And I'm going to erase this. There we go. Oop. Come on, you get out of there. But it really does not want to lose that one. Well, you can stay then. There we go. If I was smart, I would have done this a little differently, but hey. I would have made a blank first and then deleted it at the end. Come on now. Oh. Gotta know how to use a tool. There we go. Clone it. Come on. Yeah, it's definitely going to be an imperfect product, but there we go. My car's a driving. There is an AI drawing capability. It's fairly primitive, but you can actually import your own pictures if you want to use those as a basis. So that's pretty cool. Let's just say a gray cat. Game controller. That gives it quite a bit of latitude to generate something. And the image is being generated. And it can take a few minutes. There we go. So it's, it's okay. If you look, see, you got a controller connected to a controller. But, you can edit this and then edit out the parts that you don't think are real useful. So let's do this. Yes. And then let's... Can I use the eraser? Is it going to erase to gray? No, it's going to erase to black. That sucks. And we'll get this out of the way. And clearly I did the wrong area. How did I do that? There we go. And there, just roughly. I've got a really quick drawing. Really nice for making stuff that maybe you want just for yourself. All right, so you want to use this to display your favorite pictures. I'm going to show you a trick real quick because it has some built-in pictures and you probably don't want them on there. First thing I'm going to do is press, sorry about that, I'm like right in the camera, but I'm going to press this guy down. And again, sorry you can't see it, but it's going to reveal this menu here. And then I'm going to go left, left. Actually, I'm going to go right. And to photo. All right. And then I can press one more time down on the joystick. And you'll want to select delete all and just press down again. Can I come from this side? No, I can't really come from that side. So press down on that button that's built into the joystick and hit delete all. I'm going to go back, though I don't actually want to do that. But anyway, you can see I got pictures of my dogs there. And then what you can do is you can use the album function by hitting album. I don't think this is going to pop up probably. Actually, it did. So I can choose my pictures out of here that I want to select. And there's a nice picture of my phone. Because I'm old and constantly hit that button accidentally. But that's how you do it. And then you just basically hit next. And then you can upload it. That's it for that. All right, just a couple more things to show you. You can set alarms. You can set where it's getting music from, but you can do that from the device, and I'll show you that there. You can set atmospheric backgrounds. Basically, when you're listening to music, you can set these, and some of them will respond to the music. Some will just play in the background, like this one here. It's kind of interesting is if you got one like this, see how it's listening to me? And it does that whether I'm hooked up to the PC or not. So that's kind of cool. It also has a decibel monitor on it. I don't know if that shows up in here. Does that show up in here? No. No, it does not. But I'll show you it. Go back. I'll also be showing you the white noise generator because I use that quite a bit. And it's pretty good. Other things I want you to know. Down across the bottom here, you got the community section. And look at that. Instant change. If you want to, you can upload these to the device. I think I've already got this one up here. But it's got different custom locations, which it doesn't sadly seem to remember. And I think I saved this as custom one. So I'm just going to upload it again. And you can see that it is now uploaded to the device. I'm not a big fan of, and I think I've told you this earlier, I'm not a big fan of the frame that it uses, or frames at all. It's just not my thing. So I'll probably go into device settings and yeah, make sure it's applied. So I can switch it here and then switch it back. And next time I call this up, it should be gone. There we go. There is sometimes a little bit of a delay also between when I change something and when I see it. So again, this change in frame may not show up till the next time I load that up. Next, faces. Look at this. You can change the face of the clock. If you want to add one that isn't already in, you can press the faces gallery and look around for one you like. There's a Valentine's Day clock. That's beautiful. If you if you're psycho into your relationship, you can have this together. One. I like this holiday one. I've been really into their holiday ones. There we go. And you can change. Did you see? Wait. Let's go back to this one. You can change it from 12-hour to 24-hour. You can select the date. You can put text in here. It's pretty cool. You can customize the living heck out of these things. And back to that. And I think I went through community with you already. And that is pretty much it for the app. Again, there's a lot more functionality in here that I'm not really covering, but definitely worth downloading the app and checking it out. Don't worry about this game section. We'll be talking about that in a minute. One quick note about the timer. You can't see my pointer. I'm sorry. I'm pointing at game right now. The timer doesn't read what timers already exist. And if I push it out, it'll overwrite what's there. So I've got a 6 a.m. timer right now, so I don't want to delete that. And now I think we are actually done looking at the app. Let's go look at the device itself. Here's what the buttons do. That is the power button, the orange one. If you press it for a few seconds, it will turn off. There is a mode button. Doesn't actually do what I would think it would do. It changes modes within an application, generally speaking. So say I'm listening to music from the TF card and I want to switch over to listening through Bluetooth. I'd hit that mode button to change it. If I'd like to go back to the menu, I would hit this, press it down, or I can hit this back and it'll go back to what I was at last. Joystick, of course, moves through menus. I'll show you that in a minute. You've got minus and plus. This is volume up, volume down. If I press and hold it for at least 3 seconds, it'll dim or brighten the screen. And of course, play and pause. All right, so let's go to the menu. I want to show you a couple things in here, not a lot. Music, I'm going to cut away right now and play some music on this so you can hear it. All right, you ready for this?
Retro Rob's got coffee so black and so bold, playing the classics that never get old. Or maybe
Is a song
an indie to sit back and chill.
of the Minitoo.
He brings the fire,
Speaker.
but not always the skill.
It's really
Retro
good.
Rob won't back down or quit. He
I'm gonna
plays
say
it
that it
bad, but
probably
he's got
sounds
that
way
grit.
better than pretty
Rob
much
never gives
any
up
of the
when
off-brand
victory's near.
bar speakers.
Drink up
that
that
I've covered.
coffee, let's shift into
It
gear.
really does sound great. Mid-range is very good. It's got a
Controller in
decent
hand,
bass.
his focus
I mean,
burns bright.
yeah,
Button mashing
if it had a bigger
chaos, he'll
subwoofer,
fight all
it
night.
would, have some better
One
bass,
more
but
round,
it's got
he
a really
says,
good bass for
with
the
a
size.
grin so
And the
wide.
highs
He's
don't
got
break
that
up,
spark, can't take
nor do
away
the
his
lows,
pride.
nor does the middle.
Oh,
It's just
Retro
confident.
Rob won't back down or quit.
This is really good.
He plays
very
it
good
bad,
job.
but he's got that grit.
I'm impressed with that.
Rob never gives up when victory's near.
Yep. Oh,
Drink
here.
up that coffee, let's shift into gear.
You can change the visuals by pressing the button. Go in the background.
Just lost his last life, but Rob don't care. He'll be
Oh, I
back
got
again
sober.
in that worn out chair.
Pretty nice.
Hot coffee fuels every
No
reckless
complaints.
try.
Let's continue through the menu. We've got clock face. And from here you can set which clock you're using. When I uploaded earlier, this is where I sent it to. Go back to the menu. Atmosphere. If you're playing music, you can set the atmosphere here. There is a bunch of different selections. Also, if you are currently playing, you can flip through them using up and down on this joystick. Got the photo section. This is where I uploaded the photos to. It'll act as a photo cube while you're doing this. Also, if you're playing music in the background, you can just keep playing it and show this if you'd like. Nothing but dogs on mine. The Pomodoro timer. If you're into this, there it is. You can start it. Again, not my thing, as I think I mentioned earlier. But you have it. I mean, I'm not going to take it away from anybody. Alarm setting. Okay, this one's important. I'm going to hit it. When you first get this, all these are at 6 p.m. So you'll want to set the time down here. And if you look at the bottom, there's instructions on how to do it. So say I want to be at 6 a.m. tomorrow. And see how it switched it on? So if I wanted to just set it and use it later, I'd hit that again. Then back. And back. See how it goes back? It goes really back. It doesn't go back to the main menu. It just goes back. Tools. There's a number of tools in here. There's the Wheel of Lucky. Should I show you that? I guess I'm going to show you the Wheel of Lucky. Okay, if I hit this, here we go. What will I get? Yep, that's it. The Wheel of Lucky. Don't know why it's not in games, honestly. Has a timer. Got a countdown timer as well. Scoreboard. It's kind of neat. So if you're playing a game, here we go. 2 to 3. It's completely manual. And a little bit behind. There's a message recorder in here if you want to record a message. And there's a noise meter. Look at that. How many decibels? I like that feature. That's the only decibel meter I have now. I guess I could, get one on my PC. Game section. I'll show you games in just a moment. Settings section. Brightness. Volume. This is the power off. Temperature and Fahrenheit. I've shown you this before. Bluetooth connections, you can forget them here if you'd like. Here we go. When you first boot, it sets up in Bluetooth mode automatically, so you don't have to worry about it. You can set the date and time. Actually, it doesn't. Here, let me show you that. Do you want it in 24-hour format? You can set the date format. Automatic synchronization with your phone. Lock screen timer. Shutdown timer if you're not using it. Again, I've mentioned it before, I think. I don't bother with that because I just keep it plugged in pretty much all the time, even though it's got a battery. Language settings. Also, when you first boot it up, it'll be there. So you get to select English right away. And then there's a factory reset. White noise. We'll break into this right after. Okay. We'll do white noise and then we will do games. All right, let's talk about the white noise generator. This is actually really, really good. You can set how long it runs for. So if you pass out after 45 minutes to an hour and a half, you can set that. I don't keep the automatic shutdown on. I tell it never. Okay. You got different sections in here. So wait, let me turn this down. And you can adjust their volumes. So see how I've got it on rain? If I want to turn the rain off, I turn it all the way down. And now I've just got the ocean. Now I'm going to turn that off. I like the crackling fire. My wife doesn't care for this, but I love it. Oh, that's good. That is so good. So I can be by the lake with a crackling fire. My wife hates frogs, so I always turn this one up. And you got a fan if you like that. But it's nice because you can combine them and have them at different levels, so you have kind of a layered effect of sound. This is really good. And the sound's really quite good as well. So, yeah, this is a win. I really like this feature. Now let's go on to the games. All right, so here's something interesting. I'm in the game section now, and notice how whatever I'm playing still goes on in the background until I actually launch the application. Some applications clear out the sound, some don't. What should I show you? All right, there's a Mystic Predictor Ball, which is an 8-ball, which is kind of a disappointment for me because here, am I going to make $1 million? Come on. Hell no. It usually gives... Wow, that was good. That was good. Will I ever reach 100,000 subscribers? I'm really happy with this now. That's the first time it gave me an actual answer. Hell no. Oh my. Am I a good-looking guy? Why am I wasting your time with this? If it says hell no one more time, I'm pissed. I'm a heartbreaker. That's right. All right, back. Anyway, that's odd because that is the closest to answers I've ever gotten out of it. There is Brick Ricochet, which is basically Breakout. Oop. That's another thing I've noticed too. I can accidentally exit things. All right, there we go. There we go. And it's... Notice how there's no sound. Sometimes I've noticed like a sound if I miss. And usually the games only give you 1 life. I can't remember. Does this one give me more than 1 life? Let's see. Here we'll... No. Game over. Again. So these are really just light duty games. There is Bouncy Birdie, which is like Flappy Bird. There is the snake game. Honestly, the controls are a little bit delayed. Makes it hard to play. Pixel Racing, you know. Cube Crush, however, you know this game right here? It's not too bad. All right, so... Right. So what you're trying to do is build lines. And pulling down does the pink line. Right does the green line. See that? And left does the orange line. This one I like quite a bit and would waste some time on. I haven't played anything quite like it before. Which, I've played a lot of low-end games, so you'd think I would have, but nope. This one's pretty nice. Go back. There is the Frogger is kind of weak. Here, I'll show you it. The problem is you don't actually like hit the sidewalks. See how I just jumped past the sidewalk? Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Made it. All right. Let's see. And now it's game over. Every once in a while there is like a death sound on these games, but not often. So they could have been better implemented. This one's not too bad either. Colorful cookies. What should we wrap with? I think Cosmic Adventure and Defend the Hive are actually reversed. Let's end with Defend the Hive, which I think is actually supposed to be Cosmic Adventure. Yeah. There we go. And yeah, it's basically Space Invaders. It's not terrible, though. Look at him diving. Look at him coming for me. Get out of here. Don't get hit. Oh, I died. But you can see the games they're pretty basic. Let's wrap this up. Parting thoughts on the Divoom Minitoo. What I like about it, sound quality is really good. No matter how loud I had it, no matter what music I played, it was very clear in the lows, mids, and high ranges. It was, seriously, it was very solid. I'm kind of shocked about it. I usually have some kind of complaint about sound quality, but nothing. I can't complain about it at all. It's really quite good. The white noise generator, I absolutely love it. It's got a lot of features. In other words, it's got a lot of different sounds it can use. You can layer them. You can control the volume of each layer of sound. It's really nice, and I haven't seen that feature before. And honestly, not even my Alexa has that. Plus, it doesn't ask me to subscribe for better quality sound. I really hate that. Amazon, you gotta do something. Anyway, the phone app is really quite good. It's feature complete, and it's mostly self-explanatory. I didn't really fight for very long with how to do something in it at any point. So it's really pretty well organized. It's nice. I didn't struggle with it at all. It's got a very active community making clock faces and themes. So if you want to look one up, you can do that. Usually there will be something that you like there. You can also use AI to generate something if you don't find something. I even like the animation maker. I mean, it's kind of basic, but it's not bad. It gets the job done. The device menu itself, when you're on the device, it's well organized. It's pretty easy to use. Like that a lot. I like the fact that you can run it on battery if necessary, which I can't do with my Bose speakers. So hey, it gets a leg up on it. I like the fact that it has a TF card, so you can add MP3s, so you don't always have to be streaming. You can just plug in your TF card with some MP3s. I did test it. It works fine. It operates completely as a standalone if you want it to. The other thing I really liked about it was the construction. The construction is really solid. It feels good in the hands. It's kind of fun just to toss around a little bit. I have a short list of dislikes on this device. None of them are very serious, but worth thinking about. The photo function could use some work. When I used the app and uploaded my photos to the Minitoo, it added them to the existing photos of people I don't know. So you can delete those from the device, but not the app. So I'd have to go in there and delete them one at a time. What I ended up doing is, because there's a few of them on there, I just wiped the whole thing. I just told it to delete all photos and then re-uploaded. So save yourself the time. Just delete them right away. I show you how to do it in the video. And just start from the beginning. The games are not very compelling. The 8-Ball was kind of fun a little bit. But like I said, it had some weird responses, and I wish I could have got some of them on camera. But yeah, I'm pretty sure 2 of them have the names swapped on them. So not a lot of care was put into the games. There's a few that are fun for a little while, but wasn't really needed. The other thing I didn't like is that the app requires a login to function. There's really no reason to have that unless you're uploading something. I can understand if you want to upload something to the community. That's totally cool to have a username and password for it, but if you're just using it, I don't really see the need for it other than adding you to a list, which always works great for us as users. The other thing is I would like to see a PC app for it. I don't really like fiddling around on my phone. It's just, I'd rather use the computer. So if it had a computer app, that'd be really nice. All in all, I would say it's very strong as a Bluetooth speaker. It does sound surprisingly good. I think it'd be great on the deck. It's a good thing to put on your desk. If you're traveling, you can use it as a travel clock. it does. It would work pretty good as that. It's more of a tchotchke, you know. It's more of an item that's kind of form above function, but in this particular case, it actually functions really well. And you don't see that a lot. So it's $70 or less. You can get it on sale very often at a pretty decent discount. And I would say if this is the kind of thing that appeals to you, this is definitely pretty darn good. So thumbs up on it. I want to thank you very much for watching this. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in a couple days. Bye!
Let's roll up, here's our guy, playing games from days gone by. But all his skills, they make us sigh. Put in play, we can't deny. Let's roll up, why the zero in your name? Focus lost, so late, but we love you just the same. Retro gaming's his delight, but his focus takes a flight. Bad jokes, they fill the night. Yeah, we watch him, it's alright. It's alright, why the zero in your name? Focus lost, joke so lame, but we love you just the same. From Atari to NES, he plays them all, we must confess. Though his skills are not the best, Retro Rob, you passed the test.